it's Kelly from BNJewelryAndArtwork. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for this upside down dichro heart lariat necklace using the Potomac bead box, the Treasure Edition, which is formerly the regular edition, for February of 2023. This box was so beautiful. This is my first tutorial from it. I did an unboxing, which I will leave the link below if you would like to see all of the beads in it. And I will also leave a link to Potomac beads where you can use that link to go and check out, see what they have. This box used to be formerly the regular box of the Best Bead Box Treasure Edition, I'm sorry. There's 10 to 20 different packs of stash beads. Stash beads may include a new collection each month, same products in multiple colorways. There's also 2 to 3 inspirational videos provided for each box. The premium stash beads are crystals, Czech glass, pearls, seed beads, premium metals, and etc. It's beginner friendly. Past boxes will become available a la carte after several months. And also there's 5 golden tickets each month that are put into boxes. So if you get one of the golden tickets, you get a prize. The price monthly is $39.99, but if you get it quarterly, it's $34.99. So you save $60 a year. And if you price it annually, get it annually, it's $29.99. So you save $120 a year. So you can't go wrong with this box. Everything is just so beautiful in it. So yes, this is my first tutorial. I think this turned out so cool. I did a very eclectic lariat necklace, and it started by matching right here, and then after that I just did random patterns through it. So, and then you could actually make this shorter and just have it hanging just a little bit, or you could do this even longer and it can wrap around your neck twice and then come through here. So there's, you know, you can alter this in a lot of different ways. I just kind of did a basic pattern. So if you would like to see how I made this, then stay tuned. Okay, so in order to make this upside down dichro heart lariat necklace, I have 57 inches of the Potomac beading cable from, this came in the January box, and they gave us so much that I still have enough left for another project or two. So I'm using this. Let me put this out of the way because I have so many beads here. And I'm going to move these. So I'm using just a few of these little Czech glass hearts, and I'm using the Potomac crystal round beads, the 3mm. I'm using the Potomac crystal bicones tanzanite 4mm. I'm using the 8/0 Miyuki seed beads and the 11/0 Miyuki seed beads, and some of the Czech glass assortment, the little hearts and all that. Then I'm using the Czech glass faceted rounds 3mm, the Czech glass faceted round 6mm, can't talk. This beautiful dichro heart, which will be the focal piece of it, and some of the metal spacer beads 3x2mm. So that is what we're going to start with. So let me move everything out of the way here now. I wanted to show you everything, but now I'm going to move it so I can work. So let's get started here. Okay. I try and bring my camera up as far as I can so I have enough room. So what we want to do, as you could see in the picture, I put a picture at the beginning of this so you can see. So it's going to be these two pieces, the two ends are going to go through this, and it's going to wrap around, and it'll come around like a necklace, and then it'll come through the seed bead loop that's going to be here, and then it'll dangle down. So where it dangles down, that's where, you know, we'll put some fun pieces. So what I'm going to do, oh, and I do need a couple crimp beads too. I didn't get those out. So what I'm going to do for this, just, I'm going to have those. I'm going to do combo mix here. Now you want now you can do this as long or as short as you want. You know, as long as it goes around your neck and comes through the seed bead hole, you're good. You could make this really long and dramatic or not. So I have, I'm just gonna put my clip on one of these sides. I like to work with these just because. So I'm gonna do let me move these. So I'm just alternating these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So I have 31. I have it uneven so that it's the same on each side. So when you go like this, that's still not enough. There's 31. So 32. Oh, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, thinking 45, 44, 45. Okay, bring this down. Kind of see how this, so this would be, it's twisting here, but this would be 45. I think this would be perfect. So there's 45 of these. Oh wait, let's do, yeah, so there's 45. So what I'm gonna do now is undo that. And then I'm going to bring these two pieces together. And then I'm gonna bring them up through here. So they're gonna go up through the bottom. Okay, now I don't want these to be even when it's wrapped around, when it comes through the loop. So I'm gonna pull one side, I like to have things uneven. So just so it's a little bit, you know, they'll have a little bit of a difference here. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this, get these beads down. And I'm gonna keep it kind of, okay. So, this is where we're at right now. You know what, hold on one second. I'm going to end with the 11 O's because they'll lay better against there. I forgot to do that. So I'm doing an 11-0 on each side. Okay, there we go. Because they're really tiny, and so they'll lay nicer up by the, okay, yeah, see how they lay much nicer. Okay, so this is this. So this is gonna be the bottom piece. Now I'm gonna start out with some 11 O's because see the way that is right there, you want it to be right there too. You don't wanna see the wire as much as possible. I think the jewelry looks a lot more professional when you're not seeing the wire. So I have it like this. I'm just gonna kind of hold this. And I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I have this going this way, and it doesn't matter which way it lays, but see how you know, like if it goes on one side or the other, but see how that lace goes in there very nicely. Okay, so now for this one, I'll do that same pattern there, and then after that, I'm just going to kind of random the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's see how that goes in there really nice. It fits in there. There we go. So it fits in there really nice. And the rest, I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to do a little bit of a pattern here, but not much. And then as it comes around, I want it to just be very random because I don't want anything to match. I know that sounds a little crazy, but my little random bead patterns, you know how I like doing them. It gives it kind of an eclectic look to it. So we'll get these. Get some of these. And we get a little bit of everything now. Now remember though, when you're using like these hearts, you don't want them to be upside down in the front. So if you put a couple right in the front, that's good. But then what you're wrapping around, you don't want them to end up being upside down. So as it comes around and this is dangling down, you want the hearts to be facing upward so that they're not upside down while they're hanging. So I'm just putting that out there, but you'll see as I'm doing this what I mean. So, okay. So I'm going to do, where's one more? I'm going to do so you see how I have it like that. And then I'm going to do a spacer bead. Oh, these are flying. And then I'll do this little one here. So that'll be cute. And I always clip these when I'm not using them. That's just, like I said, I've had a couple of these come apart on me and it's like horrible. And one of these. Okay. So this is kind of going to be like the front of it. So it'll be so cute. Okay, so now I'm just going to, on this side, I'm just going to push that over there, and I'm just going to start doing some random patterns. I'm going to do a little seed bead, these crystal bicones. I'm not going to do the blue ones until I get to the bottom. Look at that. I'm loving these little seed beads. They're so pretty and so colorful. So this is just going to kind of be a free-flowing necklace. Just kind of mixing all of these together. This is so long that it's hitting my camera. Okay, so I've got some of that. Now I'm going to clip this aside. Do a little bit of this. Okay, so this is all coming down like that. I'm going to do this, this, this. Beautiful. These metal spacer beads are beautiful. trying to get it in the camera as I'm putting them on. Okay. Let's see. Oop. Those. Do another one of these. One of these clear ones. Bring this down. Making sure this is all in the camera. And then I'm going to do this. A few more of the spacer beads. Miyukis. These are okay, so we're going like that. Then I'm going to do one of these pretties. Oh, this hole's not going through. Put that aside, I'll do that one later. Okay. Let me know down in the comments if you get this Potomac bead box. I have a link below so you get a discount, 10% off. Here we go, that's that. I love when they give us these little mixes like this. They're perfect for these kind of necklaces because they have the same color scheme, but yet they're all different patterns. Let me put a few more of these out here. Okay, so now we're going to pick up this side. I'll do a little bit of that, a little bit of seed beads. So pretty. Look at how fun those colors look together. Oop. Okay, you can see where that's going. And just random patterns of the seed beads too. There's not any rhyme or reason. I think that's part of the whole boho feel, is to have everything very eclectic. Because, you know, when you think of boho, to me, I think of Woodstock. Now, I was born during that time, but I wasn't there. I'm not that old. Not that that's old nowadays, but, you know, you just think of those hippie girls with the flowers in their hair and running around. And, you know, you want it to have that feel. And, I mean, to me, that's like the biggest part of boho, is to kind of not have things match. Like you can have either have the color scheme match and the patterns are regular, or have the patterns match and the colors are regular. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It does to me. But there we go. And you want to, as you get down to the bottom, which I'll show you, you want the beads to have a little bit of weight so they hang nicely inside of they go through the hoop here, they will hang nicely. So that. Okay, so we're getting down. So yeah, so see how it matches right up here in the front, and then after that it's just kind of random, whatever. Get those out. Get some more seed beads. I want it to just be very colorful and free and hippie looking. Bringing that over. Make sure that's all still in the view. There we go. And then I just did 7 because I don't have any groups like that in there. 2, 3. And one of these. So now I'm going to take this, I'm going to clip this, put it over there, and go to the side now. Let me try and move some of these over here. Give me a little more room up here. Okay, maybe that's okay. Three. These down. All you see is it's laying next to each other. They look really pretty. I got these. I gotta bring these down. Look how pretty that looks. Little Donovan music playing. I've always loved the 60s. I thought they were so cool. That's why I'm attracted to the boho. So I'm just doing random patterns here now. So this is still, this is probably the back of your neck. So as you get down about maybe right here, you could start putting hearts that would face downwards, so that they will face the right way when you wear it. Okay, so I'm gonna move these out of the way. I'm trying to keep this in view. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of keep them next to each other like that. I think that'll be the best way as I'm making this, to kind of give it a, kind of see it next to each other. See how that looks so pretty? Okay. So I'm just kind of doing that, bringing that down. Let me grab some more of these. I don't like to take them all off because I like to keep them on the strand. I think it's the easiest way to keep track of my beads. So oh, I keep flipping these. Make sure it's still in. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. Okay. Those closed and those over there. Okay. You could add like, there we go, like a random back-to-back pattern here, like see how that, and that just kind of gives it a little bit of organization, even though you don't really want that. There's that fine line between it being, you know, random. So you can add like that in it. And then keep going with just other ones. Okay. I promised my family I was going to make this huge dinner, and instead I said, no, I'm going to go make some bead videos. And how about if I make just burgers and fries for dinner? Okay, so I have that, clip that, now we're back over to this side. Yeah, I think this is nice because you can kind of see things a little easier. So this is a little more of muted pink over here. If you see how like, it's not really anything too bright. So I'm going to switch that up then on this side. I'm gonna do some of those. Of that, then I'm gonna do 3, one of those. Okay, so now we have that. So now we can start putting these, so see how they'll hang this way, coming around now. So now we can do a little more of those if we want. Let me get the rest of these out. Okay, now I'll put another one on. So as they wrap around, they will be facing the right way. Okay, I'm going to do one of these beads. I'm going to put some more of these purple ones down. Oh, sorry. It's my husband. He just got home. He slams the garage door. Okay, so that is looking so pretty right there. What's so fun is, you know, you could even make this longer than what I'm doing and wrap it around your neck twice. And then if it's wrapped around twice, then it can have a shorter piece hanging out in the front. Or you can wear it like just really long in the front. Okay, so there's there. And then we're gonna go to this side now. I'm gonna do one of these. This one has, where is that little, oh, here it is. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing like that. I'll do another one of these. They're just kind of little bunches. And that, and then we're going to do some look how pretty that's looking. So colorful. Now, I know Valentine's is over, but Mother's Day can show Mama how much you really love her by making this, giving this to her. I wish my mom was still around. She passed away 8.5 years ago, and it was rough. So I celebrate Mother's Day with my kids. But the first couple Mother's Days, I really didn't want to celebrate. But I know my mom wouldn't want that because she loved her grandkids. So we're doing those. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna do these. Okay. And now I'm going to go down, clip that, and come over to here. Now work a little more on this, and you fill in yours as I'm filling in mine, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm about 3/4 of the way done here. So I think it's looking so pretty. I'm on this one now. And this you can switch sides. I mean, there's really, and this bead is both sides, so you can wear it with, colors on one side. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna do this pretty bead. I love these, this little Czech mix. Okay. I hope I gave you guys some ideas. I mean, like, it never has to be the same exact thing. To me, that's part of making jewelry. Is like you can see something that I make, and then you can think up something better and say, oh, I like what she did, but I'm going to do this instead. And make up your own style. Make sure this is in. Okay, so now we're gonna do that. Make sure that is like that. And I'm undoing this. I have to bring that over there just a little bit, and this over here, because I'm left-handed and I need to lean in order to get to them. I was watching some videos of everybody at the Tuscan Beads show, and I'm so jealous I didn't get to go. But he did all the shopping and looked like everybody had fun. Hopefully next year I can go. That. I love using the seed bead mixes because they just add so much color and texture to everything. When you look at it, like, it's so pretty. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know down in the comments. I try and answer everybody. YouTube's got a thing where it can say comments you haven't answered on, and it's kind of nice because if I miss somebody's comment, I try and go on there every day and check it, and sometimes I do miss it, and then it's nice because I get to read the comment and then answer back. So look how pretty that's looking. I'm pushing that back, pushing that back. Do 3 and a pink. I'll do a couple of the metal ones together. Oh, here, there. And the other beads from the bead box, I've got another tutorial coming up. So I'm going to use those on that one. I'm kind of spacing it out into two because, you know, they give you so many beautiful pieces, you can't possibly use them all on one. So I like to try and at least make 2 videos besides the unboxing. So here's that. These hearts look so cute. One, 2, 3. Look how pretty that is. It's been fun because I think Potomac Beads has sent out the monthly box to, like, I think 20 other YouTubers. I maybe even more than that. And it's just so interesting watching everybody, how we can each get the same box, but because we're all so different, we each make such a different style out of the same box. And that's the beauty of getting to be creative and create something. It's like just absolutely gorgeous. Like Gina from Orchids and Opals, she, you know, I think that was when I was watching this morning, and she did like a beautiful intricate weave pattern and with the bracelet, and she used the button, the tiara cast button. Oh, and it was so pretty. And then who was it? Wendy, and I think her name is Jennifer. I've not heard of her before. I think she's new. They did a collaboration today. I watched most of it, and they were talking to Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. It was nice. You may get some really pretty stuff on there. Okay, so we are getting towards the bottom. Oh, I want to use my blue ones, but now I don't want them to be next to each other. So, and we want to make it so that they can come through the hoop. So this is pretty much the biggest button, the biggest bead on there. So we know that it will go through. So, let me see. I'm going to do that. Do one of the blue ones. Look at that. How pretty. And I'll do the other clear one. And then I'll do some of my seed beads. And I'm going to do a red heart. I'll do a metal spacer. And I'll do the other red heart. This will be different. And I'm going to do this. Those, purple one. Look how pretty that looks down there. I'm gonna do a couple more seed beads. I'm gonna wait on the blue one. Okay, now I'm going to do this one. Two. Okay, so now I'm going to, hold on one second. Now one thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get out 2 of my crimp beads. Let me see here, because let me make sure that all of this goes back to here. I'm going to crimp this side. You want to make sure that it has movement to it, you know, like so. I wanted to go and do this. Now what I do, I have a darker bead there. Then I have that. Then I take my flat nose pliers and I squeeze it. Now I have it against a darker bead, so you could do silver, you could do dark. So you can't really see it after you crimp it. So I do that one, then I do the other, and see how you can't really see it then. And then I do some more little beads. 2, 3. So I'll have it like that. I'll do a metal one, and I'll take this one. I will trim this afterwards. So I have 2 crimp beads, because to me that gives it a lot more strength. I just really crimp it tight right there. Oh, what did I do? Hold on one second. Sorry, I have to do that again. I was thinking of something else. Okay, let me pick this up. Okay. There we go. I picked up the wrong ones. Okay. And I squeeze that. Really squeeze that. Then I turn around, squeeze it again. Like that. You know, it's not gonna move. And you could take a little glue if you wanted to on the tips. Put those on there too. If you wanted to. Okay, so now, let me see here. I'm gonna stretch this out, even though I know you won't be able to see it, but I don't want my hearts to be in the same spot. Oh. So see the way they're laying right now? So what I'm gonna do, let me see here. There we go. Okay, let me find this. Okay, so I'm going to take these 3 off right here and put a blue one on, because I want them to see how they just kind of, they'll dangle at different spots then, and I think that's prettier. Then I'll put one a little farther down. Oh. Okay. I do this, that. Those. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put on a purple one again. Take 2 of my crimp beads. I can crimp it up. You can crimp it up farther or closer, whatever you want. It just gives it a little extra security. So So let me get this around here. Make sure that's totally okay. Yes. Okay. So I have that one there. Squeeze that. And I will put a little bit of glue on the tip. Sometimes I do a wire loop, and I will hang something, you know, it just depends. So I'm stretching this out just so I can see where it's going to be laying, because I don't want the beads to be even. A couple more of these. I love the way this turned out. Such a fun piece. Where's that little hole? Here it is. See, and you can't even see where the crimp bead is. I mean, you could go and hide it if you want, but sometimes, you know, it adds to the eclecticness, rustic kind of look to it. Having it kind of just hanging out. Okay, so now I'm going to do this last heart. I'm going to do this purple one down here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the crimp bead. So I really like push on it to see if it'll move or not. And here we have, let me move these out of the way first. So yes, I had a blast with this month's box so far, between the unboxing. Okay, so now, of course I have pictures up. So this is how it will wrap around. I don't want to knock over the rest of the beads. So this is how it will wrap kind of around your neck. And then you could have it coming from this way. And this is how it will look when it's on. So I love the way this turned out. I think this turned out so pretty. Of course, it doesn't look the same when it's laying down, but yeah, so you could do so much with this. You could even, you could undo this. You could even do it, like you could kind of tie it a little bit like this. It's easier when it's around somebody's neck, and kind of have it coming through like that. Let me see, like that too. You know, there's just so much you can do with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, And let me know down in the comments what you think of it. And if you're interested in subscribing to the Potomac Bead Box, just click on that link below and it will take you right to their website, and you will get a 10% discount off on your first box. So let me know what you think of it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And all of my links are below: my Etsy store where I sell most of my jewelry, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my Facebook page. You can go follow me on those if you're interested. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.